welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday kind of smoky eye. My focus in this look is definitely to make sure the lower lash line is like super smoked out and it just looks so good. It's so flattering. It's recently just been my favorite look to do. So we are going to start with our Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I have really oily skin, at least in my T-zone, and I find that this does such a good job of keeping the oils at bay, but it also doesn't dry out the rest of your face. Like, you can use this everywhere. I feel like any skin type could use this. It's just so versatile. It's amazing. And you just want to rub it in till it gets tacky. And I mean, shout out to Nikki Tutorials for making the video on this, because I wouldn't know about it otherwise. And so today I'm going to be going in with my Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I love this foundation. I think it works so well for my skin type. But I'm just gonna apply this to my face. And this is my super ratchet mirror because I don't have any other mirror. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques buffing brush for this. Most days I will use my L'Oreal foundation sponge, but to be honest with you, I'm too lazy to go wet it. So I'm going to take my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm going to use this to conceal my under eyes, and I'm applying this with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I love this product because you don't need a lot of it, and it has a matte finish, and it just like glides over your pores and make you look flawless. My pores used to be a lot worse than they are now though, but it's still nice to have products that don't accentuate the ones that you do have. If you guys want me to do an oily skincare, let me know. I'll probably do it anyway, to be honest. Because I mean, most of the skincare items I use now I found from people who did skincare routines. So it's always fun to share your skincare routine to possibly help somebody find a product that completely changes their skin. So now I'm going to go in with my, not powder, we're not powdering yet. I'm actually going to go in with my Milani Contour and Highlight Cream and Liquid Duo, and I'm going to take the cream contour. This is my favorite thing ever. It is so good. I'm just going to put it, and you can use so much of this product. It blends out so well and so seamlessly. It doesn't look like you have anything on. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush and I'm just going to blend. And as you like, it blends out so fast, so easy. I love it. I just took a shot and I bought it one day because I was looking at it, and in the drugstore it can be really hard to find contour products that are the right shade and have the right undertone, because most contour products I was finding were super warm. Now I'm going to take my Mercier translucent setting powder and I'm going to go all over my face. So now I'm going to go in my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and my little thing broke, so it doesn't actually clasp shut anymore, so every time I travel with this I'm terrified, but it's been good so far. So I'm going to take this on, I believe this is an EcoTools powder brush, but it is an EcoTools brush, but the name actually rubbed off. My favorite brands for drugstore brushes are definitely e.l.f., Real Techniques, and EcoTools. I don't think you ever have to buy a name brand brush if you buy these brushes. This is just gonna warm up the face. In the summer, I need this. And then this is what I'm gonna take the jawline and have my double chin. Because I 100% have one. Now, the blush I'm going to use is actually from the Sephora birthday gift that they had, at least for this month. I don't know if their birthday gifts are yearly. I think they are. But it was the Tarte one, and this is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Party. I love this blush. It's just so nice, and it does last for a really long time. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. angled blush brush and just get a ball in there. I do go back in with my powder brush and I just blend. So now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. I like this because it is a nice like cream shade, so it conceals as you prime your eyelids. So if you have any veins or you just have really like pigmented eyelids, this is awesome. And then to set that, I'm going to use the Ulta Cosmetics, the Ulta brand eyeshadow in Bone. I don't believe they have this anymore, but I love it so much that I have a backup. If you could find any Ulta eyeshadows that are in a nice cream shade, I highly recommend buying them. Like, I love this. We are going to move on to the eyeshadow. Let me just get my palette. It's down here. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is incredible. But, like, telling you honestly, I have no affiliation with Morphe. They don't even know I exist. And I love this so much. I think it is 100% worth the money. It is amazing. The eyeshadows are the same, if not better, than half of the high-end palettes that I have. Like, they're incredible. I love them. I'm going to first take this nice light brown matte shade. And this is what I'm going to use as my transition shade. So I'm going to put it all up in the crease. And this eye look is going to be all matte, so there aren't going to be any shimmers. But as you see, like, we're going to leave the lid bare. It's just going to be that nice cream shade. So if you wanted to, you could add a shimmer to that space. Or you could add a white so it's even brighter, brighten up your eye. But I like to just leave it. This is an e.l.f. blending brush. I love these brushes. I love them, I love them, I love them. We're just going to get it to the intensity you want. You can do it super intense. You can do it super light. Really, you can do whatever the hell you want because makeup has no rules. That's what's so great about it. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is a little bit darker, but kind of the same tone brown. And I'm going to put this more directly into the crease, so I'm not going to fluff it out as much. I'm going to keep it more right in the crease. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to have my brush like perpendicular to my face so that it's going straight into the crease, and I don't have it at an angle, so it's not going to go all over my eyelid or up further than the crease. It's going to stay right where I put it. So I'm going to go right in, start at the outer corner and put down the most product, and then I'm going to start doing windshield wiper motions. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. I'm going to take this nice deep kind of like chocolatey brown, but it's not as dark as these browns. It's kind of, it's like a medium dark brown. We're going to take the brush again, perpendicular to the eye, and just put this in the outer corner and kind of just do circular motions to just blend this into the outer corner. And you can make this as dark as you want to. If you want to go in with even darker shades, be my guest. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. I feel like I make awful, awful faces while I do my makeup. We're basically, by going from these lighter to darker shades from inner corner to outer corner, we're basically contouring our eye. Now I'm going to go in with that bigger blending brush with no additional product on it and just blend. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to take like a flat definer brush or flat eyeliner brush, and we are going to dip in to that darkest shade that we used. We're going to move on to the lower lash line. We're going to put this as close as we can get to the lower lash line. All the way from the outer to the inner corner. Right on that lower lash line. Just like so. We'll do that on both eyes. So now we are going to take a pencil brush. You can take any pencil brush. This one's by Eco Tools. And we're going to go into that very first shade that we used, the really light brown. Coat our brush. We're going to use this to blend out that dark brown shade. And I'm going to bring this down pretty far because I like for it to be super smoky. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Benefit Brow, and I am in shade 4. So I'm going to start the tail because this is where I want my eyebrows to be the darkest. So I'm going to start here because I have the most product on my brush right now. And then I will move on to kind of defining that arch. And then I will just fill in the rest. And then I'll come to the front and I just kind of flick up with the like flatter, wider portion of my brush. Do the other brow, brush it out first. We're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go in and I'm going to set them down with this Essence Brow Gel. This is the Make Me Brow Gel Mascara, and this is in the shade 02 Brownie Browns. This is basically, or it is, the Benefit Gimme Brow, except this is only $3. So, that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to brush that through. Whenever I'm applying brow products, I always start at the tail because that's where I want my eyebrows to be the darkest. I kind of want them to get darker in the outer portion of my face. Highlighter. My favorite part. So, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I love this brush for highlighting. e.l.f.'s brushes are really, really nice. If you get the ones that are in the black packaging, they're so good. They range from anywhere from like $2 to $6, I believe. Something like that. But I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petals, and it's just so gorgeous. I'm going to apply this on the cheekbones, above the eyebrow. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous! Same thing on the other side. I'm thinking of doing a video on all my favorite drugstore highlighters. Actually, all the highlighters I own are drugstore, except for Becca Champagne Pop, because that's my favorite highlighter, like, hands down. And I'm gonna go on the nose, the very tip of the nose, and then I do right here on like the arch where your nose starts to curve down. I don't go all the way down my nose because I do have oily skin, so that can either make you look oily, or when you start to get oily, it turns into a hot mess. I'm gonna hit the Cupid's out. Oh my god, yes. You can never have too much highlighter ever. So now I'm going to take this Eco Tools, I believe this is a concealer brush, but it's like, if you can see that, it's just nice and pointed, and it is so good for just getting right into that inner corner. And I'm also going to use this as my brow bone highlight. I like to use the same highlighter for all those things because I think it just makes your makeup look like even more cohesive. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and this is in the shade Blackest Black. So the mascara I use on my lower lash line is actually the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Mascara. This is incredible. Incredible. This is just so black. Last but not least, we're gonna look how cute this is. It's so tiny. This was the other part of the Tarte Cosmetics birthday gift from Sephora. So you got the blush mini and then a mini one of the lip paints. First of all, this formula is amazing. I really want to get other colors, but this is in the shade Birthday Suit. Right, so this is the finished look.